Our coastline is eroding, as identified in the Tweed Coastal Hazard Study of 2000. This is a natural event caused basically due to more sand moving north into the Gold Coast area than is coming in at the southern end of the Shire. Erosion lines were established to best represent where the coastline would be in 2050, which is shown by the red line, and where it would be in 2100, which is shown by the blue line. They were updated in 2010 and reflect the New South Wales Government sea level rise scenario. Now, the proposed park is about 10 metres to the west of the blue line. Now, erosion doesn't happen in an orderly fashion. Major storms can remove 40 metres or more beach in one go. Two such events, even 1 year apart, could see this park under threat, as it is only 100 metres from the beach. Kingscliff is a case in point, as the recent erosion event has already reached the 2050 or red line in parts, and it may not have finished yet. $6 million has to be found to protect the Kingscliff Foreshore and Caravan Park in the medium term. Now, the Tweed Coast Holiday Park Reserve Trust has made no financial provision for the protection of the park from coastal erosion, which it is aware could happen. And it has indicated that if the park was under threat, cabins would be removed and the park abandoned. Adjacent to the southern boundary of the park is the sewage disposal unit. Common sense should dictate, if the EPA wouldn't, that a substantial buffer of probably 20 metres is needed there. This would shrink the caravan park, reduce the number of sites, and consequently reduce profits. Now, the Surf Lifesaving Club apologises but sends these details in of what they're thinking. I was requested by members of the community to put forward the Surf Club's response. Let me first make it abundantly clear that the Surf Club is neither for nor against the development. The Surf Club exists to provide an emergency beach rescue service to the local community, along with educating the public to ensure safe swimming habits. In keeping with the above, there are some important issues that they would like to point out. There will be an increased number of swimmers at a currently unpatrolled beach. Beach and surf safety. There have been a number of comments about the beach on the south of the headland being dangerous. All beaches are potentially dangerous. This beach tends to have more water movement due to the prevailing currents that move from the south to north. However, this beach, in northerly currents and strong northeast winds, has less water movement than the main Cabarita Beach. Life-saving patrols. Currently, Cabarita Beach Surf Club patrols the beach from September school holidays through to the end of April. It also patrols Pottsville Beach for a number of weekends over the Christmas holiday break, and this amounts to 650 hours covered by 80 active members. An increase in the use of the South Beach may lead to an expectation that a life-saving services be provided in the case of emergencies. If the Life-Saving Club is on patrol and has a rubber ducky ready to launch, it takes approximately 5 minutes to reach the southern side past the rocks and the headland, and there's no direct land access for a road vehicle to support a rescue. And a rescue vehicle, if it was available, would need to go by the coast road to support any rescue. If a rescue occurs out of patrol hours, the time taken to reach the area on the southern side of the headland will greatly increase. These factors should be taken into account. Equipment. If a life-saving service is proposed to be provided to the South Beach, a minimum of equipment of $50,000 is needed and an additional number of volunteers. Emergency access. Cabarita Beach has in the past responded to a number of incidents at the South Beach. One of the crucial elements of a life-saving response is early access. Any development would need to ensure that any life-saving response is able to get to the trouble area quickly, whilst also able to get any patient to a first aid response area as quickly. Visual monitoring. A key reason that Cabarita Beach is becoming more popular with swimmers is the realisation that the beach is easily observed by people in key visual locations. Access points include the Surf Club, the Beach Development Apartments, the Headland Car Park and the Headland. This means that any trouble is more quickly noticed and brought to the attention of emergency response agencies, including the Surf Club. The South Beach only has those people who stand on the southern side of the headland looking towards Hastings Point. So in summary, there are a number of life-saving issues that the Surf Lifesaving Club would like you to be aware of. You may want to include them in anything you write to any of the authorities, and if you'd like more information, Patrick has given his email and would be happy to answer any of your questions to help you write whatever it is you wish to say. Thank you.